Good morning, welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Ray, but please welcome my special guest co-host, Beth Ray.
Hello, everybody.
It's February 2nd.
Happy Groundhog Day.
Oh, I love that movie.
Phil Connors.
Phil Connors.
It's such a good one. What's your favorite line?
They say our love won't pay the rent. Before it's earned, our money's all been spent. That song comes on this radio all the time.
Every single morning.
Keeps going.
And at first you're like, yeah. And then by the end of the movie, you're like, no. Right.
Do you love that movie? I love that movie.
I do. It has such a great feel. I love almost any movie that's set during kind of rainy weather. I don't know why. It just kind of is calming to me. So that movie is very gray. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, here it is.
Here it is. See? It's pleasant the first time around, but then by the 30th day...
Yeah. Beth, I gotta say, I feel like sometimes my life feels like Groundhog Day. You know? Time
Really?
just flies by.
Not this morning, though, because I'm a surprise.
By the way, guys, I just gotta thank Beth Ray. I got a text last night. Was I texting you like 5:36 in the evening?
Somewhere around there.
My other guest co-host, Kelly Church from Branson, was nervous about the roads driving up this morning.
Sure.
So I text Beth, and I was like, I know this is last minute. Can you help me out? And guys, I was getting a little emotional last night because you know a true friend, when you text them at 6:30, say, can you be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow to help me with the show? And look who's here.
I said, I got you, fam. That is no problem. Seriously, I genuinely love him. And so it's so easy to say yes.
sweet.
I
Thank
never
you.
want him to be in a lurch. Nobody does.
I was like, I'm sorry, I'm in a panic. I don't know what to do. I'm texting people, and I was like, I know you live closer, so
Yes.
you know the roads hopefully wouldn't be as bad.
Right.
So I was like, thank the Lord, Beth is here, and she agreed. So like,
course.
that's a good friend.
Of course.
I told you I was having a little red wine last night, and a little red wine made me a little emotional because I was like, I love my friends.
so great.
I love my friends.
It's like post-surgery and Little Red Wine, same thing.
Same
Right.
thing.
Oh, my goodness.
Same
and
thing.
I didn't even realize until I was driving home from church, it's Thursday, which is cooking day.
Cooking
It's
day.
my favorite day.
That's
so
the day you want to come.
all the stars are aligned. So glad I'm here.
Yeah, and speaking of, you like movies that are gray, this winter, like, the roads have been crazy for me. I've been nervous driving every day. Luckily, the roads were fine for me.
Yeah.
But what do you do with your kids homeschooled on a snow day?
Right, so that's the thing. You know, homeschool has a lot of perks. We can travel, we can, you know, have some flexibility, but my kids don't get snow days really. You know, we keep it going. But my son did ask me yesterday, he was like, Mom, all the other kids are out of school. And I said, do you want to finish by May 1st or not?
Oh, or
and he
not.
was like, yes, I do. And I'm like, all right then. Get out your math book. So anyway, that's the way it works.
Wait, your kids get to end May 1st?
Well, kind of. It's the sort of thing where you're like, we'll probably have some carryover things. But when you think about it, we don't have assemblies. We don't have anything that typically in a lot of school settings, you just have, you know. So I mean, it's day in, day out, just trying to get it done.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. Poor homeschool kids don't get a snow day.
Yeah.
I used to look forward to snow days all the time. And in Texas, there were few and far between.
I feel bad for them. They get to do school in their pajamas every day of their life. So it's not that bad. They're
And-
fine.
Can they have a snack anytime they want?
Yeah.
See, now that's what I would have liked.
They do. They're like, oh, need a
Snacks.
snack, need a snack, need a snack.
Need a
They roll
snack.
around on the ground while I talk about World War I. It's great. They're fine.
Mom, can I eat those tater tots while you talk about World War I, please? Thank you. Speaking of, we are making a breakfast tater tot skillet in Dishing It.
Yes.
Which reminds me of my other movie I loved, Napoleon Dynamite, where he'd keep tater tots in his pockets.
I forgot about that. They are that good, though.
They are.
They are worth keeping in your pocket.
Worth keeping up. I do want to say, first of all, happy Groundhog Day to our friends Jen and Jesse. Happy Groundhog Day.
Hey, yeah.
And Jen, you're back from vacation. We missed you so much. We hope you had a good time.
Oh, yes, thank you. It was lovely.
I bet sleeping in is always lovely.
Yes, yes. Although some days, most days really, I woke up around 5 or 6 a.m. However, it was still nice.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't have to wake up at 2, rush out the door. It's just have my morning to myself, go work out. Like, it's nice. So
Yes.
It was much needed.
Well, we're glad you're back, though. But yes, sleeping
Yeah.
in on the weekends. If I sleep till 6:37, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's
Right.
sleeping
Oh, yeah.
in. Yeah, for sure.
By the way, quick question. Are you guys a fan of Groundhog Day, the movie?
I've never seen it. I know.
Neither.
What? You both have never seen it?
Yeah, I don't
seen
believe
it.
you haven't.
I've never seen
you
it.
have never.
What?
Never seen
No,
it.
I don't watch films.
Oh.
Okay, that needs to go
I feel
on
like
the
you're
list.
lying right now.
Hook me up to a lie detector. I ain't lying. I know Bill Murray's in it.
Which is one reason why you should have watched it by now. That alone.
When I think Bill Murray and Groundhog, I think Caddyshack. I don't think Groundhog Day. I don't know. I've never
It's
seen
really
it.
sweet.
It's great.
I
I
think
have to watch it today.
here's the thing though. If you guys do watch it, it is very basically he really relives the same day over and over again. It's basically our lives.
Oh.
Because you know,
That's
our days go by
true.
so fast. You get up and you're already getting up
Actually,
for work.
it might hit a little too close to home. Never mind.
Don't watch it. All right.
Every day.
I live that.
Every day is
Yeah.
the same.
Speaking of Jeremy having some red wine last night, that explains the weird text messages I got.
What?
Oh.
Did I text you, Jesse?
Read 'em
No,
out
you
loud.
didn't. I'm just
Spill
kidding.
the beans.
I'm just kidding. Oh, no. I'm just playing. I do have a headline for you here, though. I got a couple of them here. Number one, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees have been announced for 2023. It's a diverse group of musicians again this year. Missy Elliott, she's a first-time nominee. Willie Nelson, a first-time nominee as well. And so are the White Stripes and George Michael as well. Now, Kate Bush, Rage Against the Machine, and The Tribe Called Quest, they are among the returning nominees, still trying to get in the Hall of Fame. But this year's inductees will be announced in May. So I like this little group they got put together here, some diversity. There's Cyndi Lauper for the folks as well. I believe she's in the Hall of Fame.
I was gonna say, is she? I kind of am rooting for George Michael, a posthumous entry, you know, because he was. It's a big deal. He has great music.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. And I know, Dolly Parton, she got in last year, got a rock album on the way. Says she's gonna earn her spot. So, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Missy Elliott, that was a choice. I didn't see that being a thing. But there are so many rappers in the Hall of Fame. Missy Elliott's more than a rapper, she's a pop star.
What quick question then?
Pop stars.
If she gets in, will she put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it?
I've never known the words.
I don't know the words either. But yes, I would assume that is the case.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would hope
Very
so.
cool.
I would hope
Very
so.
cool.
Yeah. Well, good luck to all the nominees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Best of luck to you all.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get an update when we know more.
Yep.
Bring you guys the updates. I want to show you guys this super cool thing, turtle. We were talking about groundhogs. Let's talk about turtles. Researchers believe this shape-shifting robot could change the future of scientific research and underwater exploration. We don't know a lot about the ocean, we know that, and maybe this turtle could help. As we can see, it walks real funny, kind of like when you put boots on a dog for the first time to walk out in snow and stuff. It's still figuring out how to walk and move its little artificial muscles. Turtles are the inspiration for this Yale University's shape-shifting robot. It's called the Amphibious Robotic Turtle, or ART for short. So it has flexible legs, artificial muscles. It's specially designed to adjust how it moves so it can move across all sorts of terrain. They say ART is perfect for a wide variety of scientific research and other technical projects, jobs like environmental monitoring, going from land to water, and support of divers, bringing them tools and things like that, swimming with them. And the team at Yale is working to improve how fast ART can transition between land and water. And then they also hope that they can program the robot to know when to shape shift by itself, because right now they still have to change it with a, yeah. Isn't that pretty
That's
amazing?
fascinating.
That is
Soon,
incredible.
That thing is gonna be swimming like it's gonna look like a regular turtle in the ocean.
grown up.
And
You know, my son just asked me last night, he was like, Mom, is the alley shark or aloe shark, he's gonna hate that I didn't get this right. Is it still around? And I just was like, it's an alligator that looks like a shark and it's like from dinosaur. And I was like, you know what, man? I don't think anyone knows because we haven't had little robotic turtles to discover all those other things. So awesome.
Now we'll get the answer.
Yeah.
That's right, now we're gonna know.
Can I tell you, there's two things that scare me to death, like literally make me panicked and blow my mind. The deepest part of the ocean scares me, and the deep part of outer space scares me.
Oh,
I
can't
wanna
go
stay-
there. Like you
I
don't
can't
even
even
wanna
go there because, like, even scientists have said we don't even know what's at the deepest part of the
Yeah.
ocean. Like, amazing what they could find.
Right.
That's why I think mermaids are real, because we don't know.
That's where they live.
We don't know.
Say.
They're swimming down there. We've
You know
just
what?
never been down there.
Prove me wrong.
Exactly.
Right.
I bet
Haven't been down there to say, oh, we didn't find any, you know?
Right.
I bet you that's where Elvis actually is at the deepest part of the ocean. He became a merman after
Merman.
his passing. So, yeah.
You guys heard it here first. Conspiracy
Wow.
Theorist 101
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Brilliant bunch.
right here. Yeah, we are.